In 1925, a British explorer Percy Fawcett set out in a search of city in Amazon rainforest, which is said to be entirely made of gold, and its king bathes daily in powdered gold. However, on that day, Percy Fawcett left his camp but never returned. Its area is 70 million square kilometer. In such a vast area, 2 countries like India and 28 countries like United Kingdom can fit in it, like a large part of the ocean. So far, humans have not been able to explore it. Just like the Amazon rainforest, a large part of this forest is still far from human reach. There are species of plants, animals, and microbes here, of which only 10% have been identified so far. Every day, a new species are discovered here. There are approximately 40,000 crore trees in the Amazon rainforest, and that is why this forest is also called the lung of the earth. It releases only 20% of the oxygen available in the world, according to an estimate. There are 2 million people living here who have no connection to the outside world. Because the biggest mystery of Amazon forest in today's date is the City of Gold, also known as El Dorado. It is said that there was once a city here that was entirely made up of gold, and the king here used to bathe in a powdered gold daily. In the 16th century, Europeans came to South America, where the Amazon forest is located, with a plan to capture this area with their soldiers. Here, they encountered the locals of Amazon who had established their cities here. The Europeans took control of the city they built, and at the end of the 16th century, they learned that deep in the Amazon forest, there is also a city entirely made of gold. After that, the Europeans started searching for this El Dorado city. After completely cutting down the entire Amazon forest, they must have found many tribes here, but the city they were searching for could not be found, although they found a lot of gold here. After continuing the search for the next 200 years, El Dorado was finally declared a myth. After that, in the 19th century, a British explorer, Percy Fawcett, decided to search for El Dorado once again. He conducted a total of 8 expeditions, but during this time, he didn't even come close to finding El Dorado, nor did he find any other civilization mentioned by the Europeans. In his last expedition, Fawcett was present between the Amazon. After the last contact, he went missing and never returned. It was the day of 1925. The place from where he disappeared was the state of Mato Grosso in Brazil. It is believed that this place is not habitable for humans, so no city or village can exist here. But over the time, when technology became quite advanced, some signs were found that indicated that at some point humans had built a whole city here. In the reality, the place that Fawcett was searching for was absolutely correct, but the method of searching was not right. Researchers have found human waste buried under many places in the jungle using lidar scanning device. National Geographic's team has also searched for such a city in Amazon, 15 kilometers from Caribbean coast, where 1,000 years old structures have been found buried under mountains. But which one is El Dorado, and where exactly was it located in such a vast Amazon forest remains a mystery to the scientific community. In this vast wilderness, there are also many tribes who have not seen the outside world to this day. Yes, these people do not know how life is lived in the jungle. Even anthropology does not know properly about them. One such tribe is known by the name of Pikura Tribe. They were living in the Amazon of western Brazil. Initially, there were thousands of people in this tribe, but now only 15 to 20 remain. We learned about this tribe only after 1998, when they first made contact with the outside world. Their language seems like they want to express their pain and suffering. When anthropologists decoded their words, it became apparent that their tribe used to be quite strong, but then some land mafia brutally killed all their companions who were involved in the mining in the forest. Some of them survived, but no one knows how many tribes there are who have settled their world among the Amazon jungle. Where these people came from, whether they have any connection to the tribes that settled here thousands of years ago, no one has found out yet. History has not confirmed for centuries when the people living in the Amazon arrived here. But in 2017, the puzzle began to unravel when archaeologists found some painting on a mountain near the Amazon forest in Colombia. These paintings were deep inside a large stone cave, and it was crucial to expose them to understand them. Therefore, archaeologists excavated 13 kilometers here, and it was revealed that at one point these stones were inside a glacier. The paintings found inside the 13-kilometer cave were about 12,000 years old. At that time, the last ice age was ending, and evidently at that time there was not a jungle here but only snow. Some animals were found also in this painting, which were only found in the ice age, such as mastodons and giant sloths. It was also estimated from these paintings how humans lived at that time and how they hunted every large animal than themselves. In 2019, scientists were shocked when they found out a dead humpback whale on Marava Island in the Amazon forest in North Brazil. It was surprising not because the whale died, but because of the timing of its death. It wasn't just that it was found near land, it was actually 10 tons heavy, and it was a calf of the whale that enjoy warm water near the Amazon from October to November at the start of winter, but then head south towards Antarctica in search of food. However, how this whale died near the Amazon in February raised many questions. Investigations revealed that it had died just 4 days before it was found. Neither its body showed any signs of prediction, nor was it injured. So now many questions arises here. First, how did the whale arrive here in this season? Why did it come from the sea to the Amazon River? And mostly important, how did it reach the land between the Amazon forest? The mystery of that day and today has never been solved. And now another secret of Amazon have been discovered in 2013. When a chemistry student near Peru came across this strange structure in jungle, it was quite mysterious to look at. It was built on the top of the leaf with a silk cone in the center and formidable fence made entirely of silk around it. The student took photos of the structure and posted them on the internet, but surprising thing was that no one had ever seen such a structure before. A team of scientists visited this part of Peru to investigate, and soon they found more than 45 similar structures. Some were built on the tree while others were on plant leaves. This mysterious structure was named a silk hedge, and some of them were brought to the laboratory and examined under the microscope. It was observed that there were tiny dust mites crawling on the fence. Since mites do not produce silk, it was confirmed that these structures were not made by them. After the few days, the cone in the center of the fence began to slowly crack, and one of the spider's babies emerged from it. In fact, this structure was made by a special species of spider found only in the western Amazon. These spiders create fences around their eggs so that small dust mites get trapped inside. When their baby hatches from the egg, it has something to eat. Appreciate you sticking around until the end. If you find this video entertaining, give it a like and consider subscribing to our channel for more. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.